Welcome to Character Select. My name is Dave, and with me today is...
I'm here.
And we're playing King's Quest II! Because now that Battletech is over, we're getting back to our adventuring roots.
Adventure!
It's a classic adventure.
Retold for the first time, but not the last time.
Well, so here's the thing. This is an unofficial remake.
Why am I not surprised?
Because Sierra did remake the first game, but then did not make the second game. Remake the second game. Or the third game, technically. And then the fourth game was made on two different engines, and the fifth game was pretty good, and all that stuff. But AGD Interactive, which is the same guys that made the Quest for Glory 2 remake, decided to come in and remake the game. So they did.
Glorious.
And it's I have played this version before, but it's been so long, and they have changed enough that I don't know the solutions. And also, I've only played the original like once.
Well, I mean, at least we can remember sort of what happened from the
King's Quest
Telltale
game?
series. Yeah.
No, we can't.
I bet you we can figure it out.
Your Majesty.
Oh, and here's the thing.
King Graham?
Yes, Minister,
They got the
Gervin,
guy that
sire.
did Graham in King's
Of course.
Quest V's
My apologies,
voice
Gervain.
Not
to come and do
necessary,
this.
Your Majesty.
And recorded
After all,
in a phone
I've
booth,
been your
apparently.
security and defense
apparently,
minister
but-
for but a short while.
Yes. Where did you say you were from again?
Just some small, insignificant land to the far south. Pales greatly in comparison to your realm, my lord.
Do you have something to report?
As a matter of fact, my liege, there's a small concern regarding the duty shifts of some of the castle guards and of the countryside patrols.
Oh, hooray.
Also, we are expecting our armed entourage from our nearest neighbor to return within the week. And there is the matter of an alliance with... my liege?
My apologies again, Minister Gervain. Please, continue.
Yes. As I was saying, there is the matter of an alliance with Hesperia. They've become a strong nation now, and it may be prudent to show our willingness to support them, lest they decide we are more of a hindrance than a help.
Does the king there have any daughters who've come of age?
Oh, he wants the bone.
I do not believe so, sire. As for the security arrangements for the royal ball held last week, I do believe the evening went by very smoothly. I dare say just about every princess in this region attended, and not one lost slipper, to coin a phrase.
Ugh, please, do not remind me.
Indeed, they were none too fetching. Would you like me to go over your plans for today, my lord? Very well.
Oh, forgive me once again. I am afraid that my mind wanders much these days. I wonder if my predecessor experienced times like these.
My mama
No
told
doubt.
me there'd be
Though
days like
I did not know
these.
King Edward the Benevolent personally, I understand he was a happy and astute man during his married life, before his wife passed away.
Oh, rub it
that
in,
is.
why don't you? Jesus!
If I may be so bold, perhaps my lord is feeling that certain rooms in his castle are somewhat sparsely filled. The throne room, for example, and other rooms that serve but a single soul, like your dining room.
Is he suggesting we
and
throw a
your
party?
chambers.
He's
Yeah,
suggesting
he's suggesting we throw a party. Oh my god.
Perhaps, but I do fear I've met no such candidates that would fill the rooms you have mentioned.
You should not lose heart, your majesty. If you pause to reflect for but a moment, you may see clearly.
He's telling
what
you
is
to use the
hidden
magic
to
mirror.
Yay!
It's a hint.
Gervain, out.
Okay, it's less of a hint and more, please look at me, Graham. With your cheap tunic and your fancy crown.
Look
Your
at that
Gaston
fucking
butt
chiseled
chin.
jaw.
Into the mirror.
I know.
The minister's words seem to echo in your head, if you pause to reflect for but a moment. Not that you've been doing much else lately. For many weeks now, you've been reflecting over the direction your life has taken. While Daventry has prospered under your wise leadership, so far your existence has been a dreadfully lonely one. Wait, the mirror is changing. As you watch, you begin to see a series of images, though you struggle to fathom their meaning.
A beach.
You recognize the landscape. It is Kalima, a land not far from Daventry.
And then what?
Whoa!
Whoa! 3D!
Really bad 3D.
Like, this is a fan game, so they
Well,
could
look at-
not sell this for profit.
Those swans were 2D.
Yes, well. The bridge! We'll be talking about that bridge, that's for sure.
A rock. A freaky talking rock. Or a bowling ball.
Dun dun dun!
Another beach.
This one's definitely more orange, though. Must be California.
California. Maybe it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, hello 2D sprite.
She is 2D, huh? How about that? Clearly, that's Nice, not Val. She's got red hair.
Clearly.
It's worth mentioning that this game was made prior to that whole King's Quest game coming out, so it's
You
more
see
based on the
most
original game than the
beautiful woman
retelling
you
from
have
King's
ever set
Quest.
eyes upon.
Right.
Somehow you can feel her sadness and her intense desire to leave that place. She is a prisoner in that tower.
Did you find what you were looking for, sire?
Dude! What if I
Why
were
are you-
jacking it?
Why are you
Fucking
just
get
like,
out.
spying on me, dude? I thought you were
I
out.
require my ship ready for transport, Gervain. I shall be going on a trip presently.
Indeed. Where shall I tell the captain you'll be heading?
To
Colima.
Colima. I have to find someone.
I see. Well, if you must go, it is my duty to ensure that you leave prepared. Arm yourself, sire. I hear Kalima is not the safe haven it once
Take this
was.
sword and this
Of course,
handgun
I shall take the
and
sword of
the
the
shotgun.
first king, as is my right.
A wise precaution, sire.
and this M60.
If I may be so brash to ask.
And
who
some
might you be
landmines.
seeking?
Always take the landmines.
If all goes well, my bride.
That's
Oh,
very
that's
presumptuous.
So it's worth, I suppose it's worth mentioning that Lori and Corey Cole, no, shit, who made these games? Roberta
Williams.
Thank you. Always said that these were like the fantasy tellings of the stories.
Right.
And therefore, this is the fairy tale version of the story, as opposed to what actually happened. So, of course, he's going there to find his bride. Because that's the fairy tale story.
Father,
Sister Agatha.
how may I be of service?
An opportunity
Of course her name is
to visit,
Hagatha.
sister. I
It was
trust
Hagatha in
you serve
the
your
original
I
game,
know,
too.
but it's just such a fucking stupid
Of
name.
course.
Yeah.
A bit cruel, keeping her locked away like that. Do you not think?
No. How dare she flaunt her beauty in front of all to see? Her foolish male admirers see her and forget that I was the most beautiful of all in my day.
And in your own special way, you are still beautiful.
And in your own very special way. Not really.
Devil!
That is not an unfair description.
Now, you mentioned a service, I believe.
Yes. The King of Daventry has advised his faithful minister that he shall be departing for Kalima presently. On a quest, you might say.
A king's quest. I just told you.
Kind that involves sticking his neck out to rescue a damsel in distress.
And what have I to do with his neck?
Put simply, my dear, sever it.
It's kind of rude. Super rude, dude. Alright. Take control. You're playing.
Oh, I didn't know I was playing.
You're playing.
We begin game.
So this game was
A
made
day's
after
journeying from Daventry
King's Quest
has found you by
VI.
the shores of Colima. Your ship, the Grand Thor, and its crew.
The
have
Grand
departed
Thor?
Stupid
and will
name for a
return the
boat.
day after tomorrow. Hopefully, this will give you enough time to locate and release the imprisoned woman you saw in the magic mirror.
Alright.
Jump
First
in the
things
water.
first. Can you not?
No,
Grab
you
that
can't.
seaweed.
You can't reach the net from here.
Oh, it's a net. I guess.
The rope is old, worn, and weathered. It would be of no use to you.
Wait!
It's too late to change your mind about this whole quest. Your ship is leaving. Bon voyage. Repressing the urge to burst into song, you choose instead to quietly admire the area.
Well, it's clearly not a Disney movie
Some
then.
crates have been unloaded at the end of the pier. You do not know where they came from, except certainly not from your vessel. The
Vessel.
labels are in a foreign language you don't understand.
Clearly, you should loot them crates.
The crates do not interest you.
No. Fucking morality. But yeah, so this game was made after King's Quest VI, so it tries to
Damn it.
connect the overarching narrative.
I'm trying to grab that seagull.
If your reach does not exceed your grasp, then what is heaven for?
Great.
People that don't have a good idea of what it means to sin, I guess.
Alright. Climb down into the water. Nope.
Try not to click out of the window.
Da-da-da-da.
Sorry.
Can you not go this way? I guess not.
Huh, you should be able to.
Hold on. Does not have arrow keys.
Is there... Oh, I guess you go this way. Ooh,
Let's
that
go
looks
this
like
way.
a puzzle. Wait,
What?
lift up
The
that
sand
plank.
from the beach glitters. The azure water of the ocean laps up to its edge. You get a feeling for the area.
Dude, stop feeling up the
You
area.
can't take these pickets. They currently form part of the fence.
Yeah, but grab the one that's on the ground.
I can't!
The rocks are too... You get a...
See the red dot? That's what you're clicking on.
The fallen picket feels reasonably sturdy and is pointed at one end.
Oh, it's one of those
If you find use
games.
for it, you retrieve
Oh,
it
that
and
is
carry
really
it with you.
peaking pretty badly.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Jim
No,
will work his
say
magic.
that. As he does. Can I not? There we go.
Wait, hold on. There might be arrow keys. Hold on. Okay, there are. You just don't have
Oh,
keyboard
you have to give me
control.
keyboard control.
Look, I'm working with what I got here, alright? Chise 'em. Alright, go.
Yay.
Are
What?
we in Zork?
I don't know. Let's check the
It is a
mailbox.
mailbox. This is the first time you have ever set eyes upon one, which isn't surprising. The postal system won't be invented for another few centuries to come. The residents of this land must either possess clairvoyance or just simply be ahead of their time.
Okay.
Fascinating. Let's open it.
Removing any of the pickets would equate to something called...
Vandalism. Are you stealing?
You open the mailbox. Inside there is, incredibly, a letter addressed to the resident. You decide to leave it in there.
Because mail
A card has been
theft
dropped in it
is
also.
a
You
federal
read it.
offense. Have you been missing church services lately? How long a while since your last confession? There is still time yet to repent your sins before the final hour. Come to the Church of Colima to pray for your salvation, or just make a donation. Put your faith back into the church and walk the path that has been laid down before you. Hours from dusk till dawn? What?
You replace the card and close the mailbox.
What kind of church
So-
is open from night to morning?
You get a good feeling about this place.
An evil one?
What a gorgeous flower bed. A row of red flowering plants grow happily in this well-tended plot.
So the
You aren't a thief, Graham. You would never take something that didn't belong to you, unless you had a good reason.
So you won't steal unless you really need it.
You consider calling out to the house's occupant through the door, but then realize that
Hey!
doing so would be
Open up!
uncharacteristically rude.
I'm
Oh,
a
yeah.
king!
Can I just hit the door?
You attempt to open the door, but
Oh,
find
okay.
it's locked. You think you can hear the sound of labored breathing inside.
So
decide against
you're like,
causing
I'm not
any
going to
further
yell at you through the
disturbance.
door, but I'm just going to try and open it without knocking.
Lord.
Great guy.
Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. Oh, what is happening? That was weird.
If you hold the key down, he does this shimmy.
He's so excited about this adventure. He's got the
Oh,
shakes.
I'm ready to go! He's got the zoomies.
He's getting ready to do the Sonic spin dash.
Lord.
So it's worth
let's
mentioning
see.
that the original Sierra game was just a bunch of disjointed random things that you had to do to succeed. This actually has a
Many
story.
flowers, beautiful. You have better things to do than dilly-dally around picking flowers. Thinking of hitting the road?
Sometimes.
All right, so we can go into the spooky woods.
Weirwood Forest looms ahead to the north, beckoning adventurous travelers to enter.
Or we can not.
Da, 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 da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. So yeah, like I said,
Many trees
I've played this and I've finished this game, but unlike most Sierra games, I did it once and I don't remember what happened. Like, I remember, like, the high points, but I don't remember the solutions to puzzles or anything. I do rather distinctly remember getting caught on something. Or getting, stuck.
Stuck on a puzzle.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's head up the coast. There isn't a map, is there?
No, I think it's a 4x4 area, though. So there's only, like, 16 screens. Hey, those trees look suspiciously like rock.
A little bit.
Graham, you're only 1 pixel wide!
No. Alright, some caves.
I think that's Hagatha's cave. Ooh, a log, and that log looks
You notice a
interactable.
log lying on the beach.
You can tell because it's slightly different textures.
You look under the log and discover a clam lying beneath it. You pick it up.
Alright, what are we gonna do with a clam?
Use the clamps, boss.
You open the clam and discover, to your surprise, a dazzling pearl.
Yay.
Nothing.
Okay.
You feel the weight of your ancient weapon. It's amazingly light and cool to the touch. It may be just your imagination, but you think you can feel something radiating from it, like the presence of the many kings who have held it throughout the long centuries before you.
Great. Can I, like, take it and cut the
Nothing
thing?
happens.
Okay.
Why would you dull your blade like that?
I mean, what if I wanted to make a spear?
It's already sharpened now.
The spear?
Yeah,
No, it's not.
That's Hagatha's cave.
As you near the cave, the bat symbol above the entrance
it's Batman's
starts radiating
cave.
an ominous black glow.
We should save it, actually, now that I think about it. It's a Sierra adventure game.
But that looks healthy.
You gonna save it?
This one?
Yes. Give it a name. Kolima or bust.
Into the swamp of sadness. But we don't have Artax.
That's okay. By the time he came out of the swamp of sadness, neither did Atreyu. Ah! God damn, that's harsh. This place looks awful.
2 small rocks lie on the ground in this area of the swamp.
The swamp.
While you seem to be having a lot to do with stones in this adventure, these particular 2 will not be of any help.
The stone thing is a reference to a puzzle that you have not yet encountered.
Cool.
Well, we've kind of seen it, but it was in the intro and it wasn't really clear. So what's the deal with the...
The leaning palm trees sway in the ocean breeze.
I do like...
A number of plants grow well in this favorable climate.
You're a favorable climate.
Can I be a favorable client?
That would involve you paying me something.
Yeah, but it would involve you doing something for me.
Yeah, but since you're a favorable client, that means it'd be good for me.
Alright, go into the cave.
I'm gonna go this way.
You don't want to go in the cave? Oh,
No, I want to talk to this lady.
hello.
Or
Please
person,
come over
I don't
here
know
so
who
I
it
can
is.
talk to you. It's a kid.
Small child?
Hello, who are you?
Oh,
Jesus,
God, you're
that
terrifying.
voice.
What is yours?
Possum. That is what my grandma calls
What
me.
the fuck is that
She's
voice?
not in our
I'm not
world these
sure.
days. I was
Oh, you know what it
collecting
is?
flowers for her,
It's
but
somebody's
now I
voice.
cannot
It's
anymore.
somebody's voice pitch
Why
shifted.
is that?
My basket is missing. I've looked
That is
everywhere for it.
terrifying.
It must
Yeah.
be around here somewhere.
I will keep my eye out for it.
Holy
Thank you,
shit.
Graham.
That is horrifying.
All right. So that's Possum. You can't go that way. Yeah, that's somebody's voice pitch shifted.
Ugh. Very poorly.
I've had Jim try to experiment with that a couple of times.
And, it's hard to do right, and I'll tell you that.
Another log?
You look under the log, but find nothing. It was a good idea, though.
I know, I'm full of them.
You are past picking up rocks. Besides, there is no treasure-hoarding giant in these parts.
That
This
I
is the
know
first
of.
Game.
Denser and larger than yourself. Trying to move it would not be such a clever thing to do.
Says you.
I'm gonna go this way.
All right then. A beautiful swan.
Swans!
It feels fine. This water doesn't look clean enough to drink, and it's not deep enough to dive underneath the surface.
It's clean enough for swans. I'm not gonna mess with the swans. Pumpkin! Gonna shove one of those
You
down my
look for a
pants.
nice, large pumpkin to take from the patch.
Now, are you going to get attacked by a squirrel? Well, you need a badger to solve this. Oh.
Hey, watch it!
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. I was not aware you could talk.
Likewise. Anyway, be careful where you're treading. You're spoiling the good soil by standing so close. And I got 8 kids to feed.
You glance at the smaller pumpkins. These must be her children.
There's only 7 of them,
I
lady.
only count 7.
Yeah, well, I had 8. Then some strange man who spoke even stranger came by. He claimed to be horticle, claimed to know a bit about plants. I let him take a look at my little darlings. Anyway, before I knew it, he'd gone and pinched one of my babies.
You're pinching
Are
my
you
eardrums,
The
lady.
town he did.
So-
I'm not naive. Just because we're plants doesn't mean we don't
Is she-
deserve any respect.
So,
I am sure that is true.
is that accent Australian or Brooklyn?
Yes. So she needs a pumpkin.
Pardon me for asking, but how did you come by the
I'd like to
ability
know that as
talk?
well.
With a question like that, I might ask you the same.
Rude.
I was only...
I don't take it personal.
Poisonal.
Old witch Agatha cast a spell
Brooklyn.
on me so I could guide her precious possessions.
Hagatha?
Yeah, she's the old bag who lives in that cave to the west. You know her type. Green warts, pointed ears, cannibalistic, doesn't put her trash out. Just your stereotypical evil old crown.
She sounds pleasant. You mentioned something about guarding Hagatha's precious possessions.
At least, what she considers precious. I reckon they're anything but. Mind you, I have my doubts about Hagatha's legitimate ownership of this stuff, if you know what I mean.
What sorts of items does Hagatha wish you to guard?
Oh, the usual vanities. All useless in my opinion. But what would I know?
Okay.
Well, if I want them, then does that mean I gotta get a pumpkin?
I guess so.
Alright.
This place is weird.
Should probably draw a map.
I think it's actually like a 6 or a 7x7 map. So
Well, you said 4x4.
I say a lot of things. Nobody takes me seriously. And the town is an inset.
Oh, of course.
Graham, you only have 2 days. Get your tuckus in a ruckus.
Yeesh. Alright, thing.
There is a sizable hole in one of the trees.
Stick your head in.
When you peer into the hole of the pine tree, you see a mallet lying there. You pick it up and take it with you.
I did it.
There is no reason to use a mallet just now.
Bonk yourself in the head.
No, I'm going to town.
Colima.
First.
You won't find a needle.
Hey!
What?
What? Who said that?
I did.
It's a sentient haystack
I'm
now.
down here, in the hay.
Oh. Well, who are you?
My name is,
Yes?
Timothy
I can't seem to
for
remember.
hay.
Well then, what are you?
Oh, I'm
Yes?
can't seem to remember that either.
All
What are
right.
you doing in this haystack?
Doesn't know.
That's easy. I was looking for,
Oh, remember.
You can't remember.
no. Sorry.
Well, you're a big fucking hump of useless,
How long
aren't
have
you?
you been in there?
Let's see. It
I don't
couldn't be
remember.
longer than,
Yes?
3, maybe 4 weeks.
What?
Weeks?
Yep.
Pardon me for saying, but you sound as if you have a bit of a cold.
Hay
Yes.
fever.
It's all this hay. It's giving me hay fever.
Then get out of the hay. What?
Well,
There's an
All
easy
right, then.
solution to your problem, sir, and it's called getting out of the... Shut up. All right. Welcome to Colima.
You see a man bending over the fountain. He appears to be trying to retrieve something from it.
oh.
All right. Okay, well, next time on Character Select, welcome to Colima, and the start of a grand new adventure of matrimony. Don't hit the horse with the mallet. Actually, you know what? Save the game and then hit the horse with the mallet. Don't hit people with the mallet. You have a sword for that.
This horse is only interested in eating those flowers.
I'll give you something, what for? So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And Tyler.
Dave.
Oh, this is going to be a weird one, isn't it?
Indeed. I got a hammer. Die you.